Hello, welcome to another exciting episode of the Movie Clips Instant Trailer Review Show. I'm Jimmy.
I'm David.
And today, probably 22...
The park opens.
22 years in the making.
Today the park opens.
Jurassic Park has finally opened and is now Jurassic World. So
yes.
The trailer for Jurassic World came out. I have to, just full disclosure out the gate, Jurassic Park is top 5 favorite films of all time for me. So these movies, even though you say what you will about Jurassic Park, or Jurassic 3 and, The Lost World, I still love these movies, and I remember when I saw the 15-second teaser, I got really giddy.
Yeah, and the music was just so haunting.
Yeah, so let's just dive right into this.
This is directed by Colin Trevorrow, if that's pronounced correctly, who also directed Safety Not Guaranteed. So Spielberg did not direct this one.
But he is an executive producer on it. So one of the first things that we see is, it opens with this family telling their kid to, if you see anything chasing you, run, in like a cheeky way. And I think the trailer does a lot of fan service to show that this is not just sort of like this really creepy, spooky place. It's like a fully developed...
It's Disneyland to the extreme.
It's the most advanced theme park in the world.
And I love how we're opening the gates that we once had Sam Neill kind of going through.
Yeah, they have monorails. They have, look at this.
They have different languages.
Yeah, they got shops and stores. They have really fully realized, I think, John Hammond's vision.
Yeah.
To the maximum here. I don't know if we're going to see it in the movie, but one of the things that sort of came out before the trailer came out was some photos of pamphlets that guests would have gotten when they went into the park that sort of went through all of the different activities that you can see and experience. And obviously, one of the things that existed in the world of the original Jurassic Park was the larger park itself that had other animals and creatures that we never even really got to experience because of the malfunctions and Nedry and all that stuff. But
yeah, and this is a very similar shot there. From, if you remember, Sam Neill and the kids are running and the dinosaurs are running with them. And I almost wonder if those are the same, that's like the same location. And this is amazing. Look how close the tourists are to the dinosaurs. And no one's attacking anyone.
Yeah. So it's really become like this really great place. And this is this gyrosphere thing that just looks really cool. Like, can't imagine doing that. This kind of, like, for me, pushed it to a level that...
Well, there's a Jaws reference here. Spielberg.
Of course. Like, you have the mosasaur jumping out of the water and getting the great white shark, just to give you a reference of scale there. Why wouldn't they have something like this? This is like totally like a SeaWorld theme park kind of vibe.
Also, what's amazing, if you look in the lower corner there, people are using their iPhones to film this, and I think that's so interesting that like that's basically what every theme park is now. People are just taking out their iPhones and shooting everything.
Yeah, I think they've really done a great job of realizing sort of what Jurassic Park would be if it were really realized to the fullest, and I really appreciate that. So it's all fun and games, of course, as it starts, and then things start to take a little bit of a dark turn.
Now this is Bryce Dallas Howard, the daughter of Ron Howard, and she's playing sort of the new John Hammond, if you will.
Yeah. Now, what she says here is that we've learned more about genetics in the last decade than we have in the entire human history. They're now sort of alluding that anything is possible, and that they've created their first genetic hybrid. Now, I'll be honest with you. When this movie was in pre-production, which it was in pre-production for a long time, there's a lot of back and forth. There was some concept art where it was like half human, half raptor hybrids.
Yeah.
There was all sorts of very bizarre concepts being thrown around. I think in the end, Colin Trevorrow and Spielberg and everyone who was involved really tried to steer away from just sort of like running amok with everything that they could do, and really focused in on a concept that would be both good to the fans and also like a natural evolution, if you pardon the pun, of sort of the science that the InGen company sort of developed.
So Chris Pratt, a.k.a. Star-Lord, is now playing a sort of velociraptor researcher. And now we sort of build the tension in the trailer here with these sort of shots of scratches and sort of destroyed things, and it's becoming very ominous. Also, I'm curious as to why this dinosaur can destroy things when, like, the dinosaurs aren't destroying anything else. It's like, clearly they were able to handle the dinosaurs for so long. So I wonder what's different about this dinosaur that, like, their security team can't handle. And here we have some shots of the feet and sort of some strange claws up in the top there. It's very,
Now, I really have
I think it's called the Diablo Rex?
Yeah, it's called the D-Rex, and there is a Lego toy that was previewed that shows what it looks like. We're not going to post the photo here. You guys can go look at it yourself if you don't want to have it spoiled, but it is very interesting, and they took the DNA of a snake and a cuttlefish, so it might be able to, you know, have like a chameleon-esque, you know, sort of abilities with, like, you know, changing its color, stuff like that.
And this shot reminds me a lot of, like, when the kids were in the kitchen and the raptors were sort of just sneaking up on them. I mean, what's great about the first movie is not so much I mean, it was a breakthrough for CGI, but also just the tension that's built by, like, kids hiding in the kitchen and there's raptors jumping over the counters, or just the fact that, like, oh no, the electric fence is going to turn on.
Yeah.
We have 3 seconds to get off this electric fence. Like, I wonder how much of that kind of stuff is going to play in Jurassic World, because you really don't see that kind of in movies anymore. It's just a lot of CGI nowadays.
And now there's one little button at the end, which also is very interesting here.
Yeah, in which Chris Pratt is with the raptors, and they're not attacking him. So you almost wonder if, like,
they've genetically modified the raptors. Maybe they're like...
Maybe they don't eat humans now. Like, are they going to be, like, the good guys? Is this like in Terminator, when now Terminator 2, you have the Terminator being the good guy? Is it going to be like that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, but, you know, it wouldn't be a Jurassic Park trailer without some of the raptors. I mean, every film has featured a new incarnation of the raptors, and they've always been some of the, you know, really, combined with the T-Rex in the first film, it's really one of the hallmark characters of the series. So, really happy to see those there. I don't know. I'm honestly, I'm really excited. This movie again, like the score, the John Williams score playing in the background with the slow piano is just so amazing. I really, I don't know.
I think
I'm kind of speechless. I'm really just so excited.
I think it's a very creative take on the Jurassic Park franchise. I mean, Jurassic Park 3 just became a sort of let's run away terror movie, and this is actually like almost like a viewpoint on amusement parks. It's like really like if Jurassic Park was real, this is what would happen, and I think that's so interesting.
So let us know what you think. Comment below. Be sure to subscribe to our channel on Fandango Movie Clips. And I'm Jimmy.
I'm David.
Thanks for watching.